Hey guys, I'm Dr. Josh Jagoda. Today I wanted to share a quick little case study with you with a patient that I saw in my office that I found absolutely remarkable. And this patient came in with dizziness. And so she said she had a little bit of headaches and dizziness, and I ended up checking her out and she felt really okay. And, she was okay, but she was dizziness. So I did some of the dizziness testing with her. And some of those testing that you'd be familiar with was like the DWI test, where the heel toe walk backwards, stand on both legs, march in place, all these kind of cool things. And this is really important because what it does is it tests your cerebellum. Your cerebellum is really important for coordination and balance and control like that. But what I did also is I tested her eye movements, and I found that her eye movements were okay. There was no issue. And then of course I tested her neck. Everything was fine. But really what I wanted to share with you is that I got her back up, and after testing her, I found out that her cerebellum was kind of off. And so what do we do for that? The first thing I started to talk to her about was her eyes. And I know that I just said her eye movements were normal. Her eye movements were normal, but what's happening is that your eyes gather data, right? They gather more data than any other senses that we have. And that data goes right into our brain and gets digested by the nervous system, by our brain, and tells our body what to do and how to put it. So right away, instead of actually adjusting her, doing soft tissue work, ART, or rehab, the first thing I did was do some warm-ups, eye movement warm-ups. And I'm going to do this with you guys too as well, because all I did was have her go two directions one way, two directions the other. I instructed her, and I'm going to instruct you guys as well, not to strain your movements. So if you have headaches, if you're having dizziness, if you feel like you're kind of like unsteady, walking a little bit, this is going to be helpful. But also, guys, this can also sometimes increase your discomfort. So what we're going to do is stay within your comfort zone. But what we're going to do is we're going to have you look up, and then right, and then down, and then opposite side. And so essentially we're doing a circle, but with our eyes. And what you're going to do, instead of going all the way up and to the right and really straining your eyes, you're just going to gaze gently one direction, go again the other direction. So you just went once around, twice around. Now you're going to do the opposite way. So you're going to go look up, down, and around. You can move your head a little bit if you need to. Good, just like that. So I just went like this, twice. And then what I did is I had this patient walk again. I tested her, I heel-toed, I did all the balance testing that you need to be doing, and she felt 50% better right away. So really, guys, her biggest problem with this case was awesome, because of course I did some neck work and some other work on her and some rehab exercises, and she felt 75% better just from coming in the office one single visit from dizziness. And 50% of that was really more neurologic and eye movements. So your eye movements play a critical role in your cerebellum, how your body functions, balance, coordination, and things like that. So guys, if you are dizzy, if you're having a little bit of discomfort, first, I can always say recommend seeing your doctor, of course, but try some of these eye movements. Two directions one way, two directions the other. Go ahead and retest yourself. And honestly, guys, this really worked for her. Hopefully it works for you guys. And this was an amazing case. So it taught me a little bit more about looking into the neurologic system, looking into eye movements and how it affects people's performance as well as their balance. All right, guys, I'm Dr. Josh Jagoda. Thanks for stopping by. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. We'll see you guys next time. Take care.